Good decision to bowl first here. The openers won't find this easy in the early overs. Got to be a great chance for some cheap wickets.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Right, so we're ready to get underway. There's always something special about the first delivery. You can really set the tone for a match. Great shot through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Did well before.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Over. South Africa are none for 15.
Excellent first over, and they followed up with a solid...
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over. South Africa are none for 24.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling, sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Cut away and through the gap, lovely shot, right before.
4 runs, they were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Goes over the top with that shot. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Come back with a dot ball.
Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Yeah, big opportunity.
A tail up.
Cuts that off well in the infield. 4 runs added in the over. South Africa are 1 for 45. India, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to...
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. And caught. That's just superb. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early. Patel, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
All for the batter, coming in.
Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
He's still... That's the over. South Africa are 2 for 59.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. South Africa are 2 for 70. What they're appealing for here. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Lovely shot. Got across and rolled their wrists over the ball. And that'll be 4 more.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Focus on getting the next delivery right. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, South Africa are 2 for 83. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Big edge.
We didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
14 runs added there. South Africa are 2 for 97.
They've got busy.
Doesn't beat the infield. Over, South Africa are 2 for 98. Pepe has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Going with spin now. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and have been put away.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They had a great foundation.
Oh, look at that. Used their feet and came and met the ball and struck it cleanly over cover. 6 more. Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. South Africa are 2 for 137. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front. Last ball. How will the bowler reply?
What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into
To get for 50.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take a hit.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Power and precision in that shot. Nine runs added in that over. South Africa are 3 for 160.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Singh, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Oh boy, that's at maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Good shot, a beauty. Over, South Africa are 3 for 179.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. South Africa are 3 for 183.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Massive outside edge. End of the over. 8 off it. South Africa are 3 for 191.
They attacked.
And taking a deep fine leg. He didn't do too much. He's led on to a straightforward catch. Gone. Good catch on the boundary.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to... Over the infield with a cracking shot. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships.